Yo, it's Marc with the Fantasy Knockout Fantasy Football Show. Today is Saturday, October 8th. You can follow the show on social media at Fantasy Knockout. Make sure to subscribe whatever platform you're watching or listening on. Let's hit that goal of 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm excited for today's show. It's the Week 5 injury report. Who's hurt? Who's not? Who's going to be in your lineup? Who's not? Let's talk some news.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the news.
News with views. So head coach Matt Rule of Carolina. The reports say there's a lot of buzz about the Panthers firing Matt Rule if things don't pick up soon. Well, their Week 5 opponent is the 49ers, so there's that. Good luck, Matt. Quarterback Andy Dalton of the New Orleans Saints. He's going to start Week 6 against the Seahawks. Jameis Winston is going to miss again with his back injury. And then running back Brian Robinson from the Washington Commanders. Been telling you guys to pick him up if he's been available. He's been activated from the NFI list, so he's going to get some playing time. We don't expect much or too much fantasy relevant information this week from Brian. But that's good news from what happened earlier in the offseason for him to recover so quickly and then be out there on the field in what Week 5 was kind of unexpected. So, main event, who's in, who's out? It's my take on who I think is going to be in or out based off the injury reports and the news. So let's start off with some running backs. So Alvin Kamara from New Orleans, he's got the rib injury. He's going to be in. Go ahead and start him. Rashad Penny out of Seattle, he's got the shoulder injury. He's in. Start him. DeAndre Swift out of Detroit, shoulder injury. He's out. Get him out of your lineups. He should be out still. Breece Hall from the New York Jets. He popped up with a knee issue. He's in. Go ahead and start him. Tony Pollard from Dallas. He's got an illness. I think he's going to be out, so we got to sit him. And then David Montgomery from Chicago. I think he's going to be back. He's had the ankle injury. I think he's going to be in, and you can start him as well. Some tight ends. Kyle Pitts out of Atlanta. He's got the hamstring injury. Guess what? He's out. He's been very disappointing so far this season. Sorry, guys. He's out. Let's sit him. Dawson Knox from Buffalo. He's got a hamstring injury. He's going to be out as well, so we got to get him out. Darren Waller from the Raiders. He's got a shoulder injury. He's in. Go ahead and start him. David Njoku from Cleveland. Knee issue. He's in. Start him. He's my must start of the week as well. Gerald Everett from Los Angeles. He popped up with a hamstring injury midweek. He's in. Go ahead and start him. TJ Hawkinson from Detroit, the hip injury, he's in. Go ahead and start him. And Dalton Schultz from Dallas with the knee injury, he's in. Go ahead and feel confident in starting Schultz this week. So, and then some quarterbacks we got. Daniel Jones out of New York with the ankle injury, he's going to be in, but I would sit him. Tua Tagovailoa from Miami with the concussion, he's out. Mac Jones from New England with the ankle injury, he's out. And Dak Prescott from Dallas, he is out as well with his thumb injury. Some wide receivers we're going to look at is Keenan Allen from the Chargers with the hamstring injury. He's out. Get him out of your lineups. Tyreek Hill from Miami with a quad injury. Not sure if he's going to be. He's a game-time decision. If he's in, you start him. If he's out, obviously, you know what to do. Amon-Ra St. Brown of Detroit with the ankle injury. I think he's going to be out. I don't think he's going to play this week. I think they'll give him one more week, and then they have their bye. Why rush it back? Marquise Hollywood Brown from Arizona with the foot injury. He's in. Start him with confidence. DJ Chark from Detroit with the ankle injury. He's out. Get him out of your lineups. Jalen Waddle from Miami with a groin injury. He's going to be in. You can start him. CeeDee Lamb from Dallas with a groin injury as well. He's in. You can start him. Isaiah McKenzie from Buffalo with a concussion. I think he's going to clear. I think he's going to play, so go ahead and flex him. Zay Jones from Jacksonville with an ankle injury. He's in. You can flex Zay Jones. Wan'Dale Robinson from New York with a knee injury. He's out. Hunter Renfrow with a concussion. He's going to be back. You can start him or flex him if you need to. Jacoby Myers with a knee injury from New England. I think he's going to be out. They're going to give him another week, I believe. Michael Thomas from the New Orleans Saints with a toe injury. He's out. Rashad Bateman from Baltimore with a foot injury. He's out. Get those guys out of your lineups. Julio Jones from Tampa Bay with a knee injury. He's questionable. He's going to be in. You can flex him. It's a revenge game for him. Deontay Johnson from Pittsburgh with a hip injury. He's going to be in. You flex him. Chris Godwin from Tampa Bay with the knee injury. He's in. He's my other start of the week. T. Higgins from Cincinnati with the ankle injury. He's in. You can start him. And then Treylon Burks from Tennessee with the toe injury. He's out. Get him out of your lineups. And Jahan Dotson from Washington. He's got the hamstring injury. He's out as well. All right, some stashes for next week, guys, to possibly pick up if you have that roster spot or if you threw that guy in the IR. Stash one of these guys, see if they can turn into fantasy gold for you next week. Quarterback, if you need a quarterback, Geno Smith from Seattle, he's 32% owned. If you need a tight end, we're going to stay with Seattle. Will Disley, he's been getting it done surprisingly. He's about 15% owned. And then some running backs. Caleb Huntley from Atlanta, 14% owned. Rashad White from Tampa Bay, 34% owned. Isaiah Pacheco, 34% owned out of Kansas City. If you need a wide receiver, Rondale Moore from Arizona, 18%. Wan'Dale Robinson, yes, he's hurt right now. Pick him up, throw him in your IR if you have an extra spot. He's 29% owned. Wan'Dale's 6% owned. He might be getting some work coming in the next week or two if he can get healthy. Devontae Parker's 29% owned. He's out of New England. And then Sky Moore from Kansas City, he's about 11% owned as well. If you're looking for a defense ahead next week, Baltimore Ravens, they're 63% owned. But if you need somebody available that is only 3% owned, that is the Washington Commanders. They have the Chicago Bears next week. Love that matchup. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. The next show is the Week 6 must-add players, waiver wire edition. Thank you for listening to the show. Make sure to subscribe whatever platform you are on. Please leave that rating and review. Really helps me out. All right. Till next time. See ya.